Stephen Roy Reinhardt was born on March 27, 1931 and died on March 29, 2018. He was a circuit judge on the United States Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit, with chambers in Los Angeles, California. He was the last federal appeals court judge in active service to have been appointed by President Jimmy Carter. Born to a Jewish family, Reinhardt graduated from University High School in Los Angeles. He enrolled in Pomona College and graduated 3 years later with a BA in government in 1951. In 1954, he received an LL.B. from Yale Law School. After law school, Reinhardt worked at the Legal Counsel's Office for the United States Air Force as a lieutenant in Washington, D.C. 2 years later, he clerked for Federal District Judge Luther Youngdahl, a former governor of Minnesota, in the United States District Court for the District of Columbia. He then entered private practice, working for the law firm Melvini and Myers from 1958 to 1959, practicing entertainment law. After 2 years at Melvini, he began working at a small firm in Los Angeles that became Fogel, Gelber, Reinhardt, Rothschild and Feldman, specializing in labor law. Reinhardt served as a member of the United States Commission on Civil Rights, California Advisory Committee from 1962 to 1974 and was its vice chairman from 1969 to 1974. He also served as member of the Democratic National Committee and as an unpaid advisor to former Los Angeles Mayor Tom Bradley and California Governor Jerry Brown. In 1975 he was appointed to the Los Angeles Police Commission, which he chaired from 1978 until his judicial confirmation in 1980. Reinhardt was known as one of the most liberal judges on the Courts of Appeals. His decisions were reversed more often than most judges before the Supreme Court. In 2003, Reinhardt admitted that he was a liberal from a very young age. "I think I was born that way," he said. However, he did not believe that a Supreme Court reversal meant that his opinion was wrong or that he didn't follow the law. The Supreme Court changes the law regularly. And this Supreme Court, which is the most activist court there has ever been, is constantly changing the law. So if you really are faithful to the law, you're likely to get reversed because it is cut back on rights. His reversal rate did not affect his status as a feeder judge between 2009 and 2013. He placed 6 of his clerks on the Supreme Court, tied for the 10th highest number during the same time period. Reinhardt's former clerk, Cornell law professor Michael Dorf, said that when Reinhardt believes himself clearly bound by Supreme Court precedent with which he disagrees, he states his disagreement but follows the precedent. Dorf accounts for Reinhardt's reversal rate by stating that Reinhardt resolves cases under existing precedent as he believes those precedents should be read, without regard to whether 5 or more justices of the Supreme Court are likely to reverse him. He died at 87 years old.